Well, speaking of assholes,
Yes.
I have a personal story
All right.
from this week.
Okay.
I will play the official bumper, though.
All right.
Wendell, this is your boss, your employer. I command you to come back to work. The Penske files are piling up on your desk, and your TPS reports are overdue. I will forgive your absence because you are a radio jockey, but you must kiss all 4 arms of Ganesha and bring me 1 pound of curry as penalty. I will expect your service Monday morning. Do not disappoint me, Wendell.
So, this week,
Yes.
my salesman was dealing with some Indians this week.
Okay.
So these, as some of you may or may not know, the line of work I'm in is I deal with the shipping containers,
Right.
and we sell them, just outright for people who want them for storage, and we also modify them for people who want to have anything from maybe an office built out of them to as big as a house or something.
Sure.
We just modify cargo containers, shipping containers. Mm-hmm. So this group of 3 Indians
Okay.
came into the office.
Magoo, Babu, and Abu.
More or less, yeah.
Right.
One of them was dressed kind of like in normal clothes, just shirt, pants, just normal attire.
Okay.
One of them came in his full Indian regalia with his long nightshirt on.
Oh, nice. Did he have the hat?
Yes, he
Whatever that's
did.
called?
He had the
What's
kufi
that
on.
called?
A kufi?
Was it a kufi or was it the big old turban?
No, he had just the hat, the round pillbox hat.
All right, not the turban.
No, not the turban.
All right.
And then the other guy, he was kind of like half and half. He was sort of like wearing like pants, but he was wearing like a long Indian looking shirt.
Right.
And they basically wanted to buy a container
Okay.
for their business.
All right.
I think they owned a gas station or something.
Okay.
And so my sales guy, he dealt with them and took them out and showed them containers, basically said, if you could pick your own container.
Okay.
If there's one that you want to pick, you pick it out, you can buy it.
Ah, this look like very good container.
Yep, exactly. So he spent an hour with them out in the yard. Now, mind you, these containers are laid out there, but they had to go through and pick. They had to look at it with a fine-tooth comb.
There is a little bit of rust in the corner.
That's exactly it. You might have even been there. This one has got the dent in it. This one has got a little rust.
Look at this latch. It doesn't look like it's smooth.
Yeah, that's exactly how it went. So he spent an hour in the yard.
And then came in and hung himself.
No.
All right.
So then, he basically told them what the price was.
Okay. What are those normally? $2,500 or something, roughly?
No, they ain't even that much. It was a used 20-foot container.
Oh, was it $1,000?
It was $1,500.
Okay.
And he said, it's $1,500 for the container. And
that is crazy.
Well,
I give you $39.
Boy, I tell you, you might have been there. So he goes, so he starts writing up the quote to give him.
Yeah.
It's $1,500.
Yeah.
And they go, well, I write you check right now, $1,400. He goes, no, it's $1,500.
No.
No, $1,400. I give you $1,400.
No, you don't.
Because the price is $1,500. That's not negotiable.
But that is how we do it in this country.
Yeah, but we write it. I write you check now for $1,400. He goes, well, then I guess you don't get a container.
And then you better write another one for $100.
They almost look like the guy that Nation put in the chat room there.
Jesus.
It wasn't to the point of having Mr. T jewelry on, but, you know.
All right, so did he buy it or did he not?
Well, he hemmed and hawed about it while he was sitting there writing out the quote. He said, I write you check now, $1,400.
No.
He goes, nope, it's $1,500, dude. It's not even negotiable.
Yeah. I don't care if you make profit of $3. No, $1,400. And meanwhile, if he'd have said $1,400, he'd have gone, I give you $1,200.
Exactly. So he just had to sit there and try not to lose his temper and just say, it's $1,500. That's what it is. Well, I'm writing the check out for $1,400.
Well, then keep on writing.
Believe me, when this transaction was over and they paid what they were supposed to,
Right.
out the door, believe me, the fury and the outrage just unleashed.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure your boss, too, has no thought. He probably does not want to deliver this thing at all.
Well, they didn't want, the delivery is too much. We will come and get it.
We will bring chain in a pickup truck.
We will pick it up ourselves. Too much to deliver, too much money.
We bring our family and carry it. We carry it across town, all 35 of us. The Abu's carrying the container.
So they were in the office for a good half an hour, and it was all I could do to sit there without just my head exploding.
And I know your sales guy was like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, well, that was
cocksucker.
That was basically it, too.
Because I'm sure you saw fucking Magoo coming in. You were like, oh, got to go to the bathroom.
Yep, that was it. So, needless to say, I was having flashbacks.
Ugh. Why do they always, and I guess I shouldn't say they, but, you know, this is one time that the stereotype kind of works into being truth.
Well, but the thing is that he and I had a discussion because, you know, he's kind of a fan of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, see, this goes back to exactly everything I've always said. I said, it's not because you're an Indian and it's not because you're brown.
Yeah.
It's because of your fucking behavior.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
It's not because you're a brown person. No, it's because you act like a dickhead. That's why.
I mean, who goes into a company and then decides that when they tell you the price and they say, no. All right, I get it. Everybody goes, I mean, you do that with cars or whatever. You try to negotiate a price. But when they say that's not negotiable, that's sort of it, right?
That's it.
That's when you're like, okay, and then you either go take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Not, oh, no. I told you I give you 14. I don't care about the negotiation. I know the price. The price is 100 less than you say. Asshole.
So, anyway, I had the flashback moment this week.
And there they are carrying the container.
Yeah, they're carrying the container. We balance it on our heads.
We take it ourselves. 30 people with flat heads. We walk it across town. Someone protect us from the bullets.
Get out of my face. Get out of here.
Yeah, pal. Beat it.
Take your scented oils with you.
Yeah. Your stupid clothes.
Yeah. Take your
Beat
curry.
it.
Take your curry and get out of here.
Jump back on your god cow and ride out of here, fucky.
Yeah. Take your patchouli oil with you.
Yeah.
So anyway, when I talked to you briefly, I totally forgot about that.
Well, I'm glad you did because it made this fun.
Like, get out of here.
Yeah, beat it, pal.
I'll sell you a container, but that's what it costs.
No. You say 15, I say 14. That is how we do it in India. And you are in Little India. That is what we call Chicago. Little India.
Right.
Fucking jizzbag.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Too much man. All right, one short story before we take a break here.
Okay.
This is something I was not aware of.
All right.
Have you ever heard of a gender reveal party?
A gender reveal party.
Yes.
As of last week, yes. But literally, I heard of it last week on Shameless.
Okay.
So I'm aware of what it is, but I did not know until last week.
Yeah, I never heard of it until just probably last week myself.
Okay.
I've never heard of a gender reveal party.
Well, yeah, dude. Because you can't just look at somebody and tell. They have to tell you what they're identifying
Well,
as.
I think you're being you're not understanding what this is about.
Okay.
Apparently, and I didn't even know this was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, if you're a pregnant person,
okay,
you actually have a party.
Oh, I'm not aware of this.
Where everyone gathers about, and you tell them what the gender of your expectant child is going to be.
Now, is that based on anything that the doctor tells you, or is it just what you're deciding for your child?
Well, I don't think this branches into the weird political correctness that we're into these days. I think this is an actual gender thing.
Okay.
Based on, ultrasound, sonograms and all that shit.
Okay.
But anyway, they're in Ohio, in Cincinnati area.
Okay.
Which this was just a bizarre fucking thing.
All right.
There was a gender reveal party.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently there was a shooting at the
gender reveal party.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So a woman who claimed to have lost her baby during a deadly shooting at her gender reveal party in the suburban Cincinnati wasn't even pregnant.
Oh, wow.
So once again, this is one of them deals where somebody does shit like, I got to have a party so people will pay attention to me.
Right.
She wasn't even pregnant.
She was just fat.
Well, I don't know if that was the case, but needless to say, it broke out in a shooting.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. Coleraine Township Police Chief Mark Denny said investigators only have speculated why the woman claimed to be pregnant, but he did not disclose the speculation. The woman had told a local news organization she lost her unborn child after she was wounded in the leg.
Oh, boy.
She was treated at a hospital for the wound. Police said that their investigation is being impeded by leads known to be lies that are wasting the time that could be spent following more productive leads.
All right.
From the very beginning of this investigation, we have met significant resistance that is uncommon from victims of crime wanting a resolution. One person was killed and 8 people, including 3 children, were wounded inside a home to learn the gender of a supposedly expected mother's child. A 22-year-old Indiana woman, Autumn Garrett,
guilty,
was the only person killed.
Well, killed? Jesus.
8 people were wounded and 1 person was killed.
My goodness.
At a gender reveal party.
I guess they didn't want to know what it was.
Exactly.
God.
People haven't identified the gunmen or their motive. An anonymous donor is offering $10,000 reward for information. An anonymous donor.
Apparently.
Investigators found an unloaded handgun in the front yard of a small single-story home. It is being examined at a crime lab, police spokesmen have said.
Well, that's something.
A gender reveal party.
My God. It's dangerous out there to have a baby.
What the hell is wrong with our society that this is actually a thing?
Dude, we don't have enough hours left in the show to even begin to talk about that. The whole fucking country is just fucked.
Yeah. Well, we're going to tell everybody what the baby is going to be. So we're going to have a party about it. Oh, by the way, bring me gifts while you're at it.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Bring gift cards.
Yeah.
Don't buy gifts. Bring gift cards so I can buy gifts.
Yeah. Buy me stuff.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm not really pregnant.
Yeah. By the way, I just had the party because I just wanted some stuff.
That's right.
Come and glorify me for a day because I supposedly, got knocked up.
Right.
I deserve stuff.
Yeah, man.
Because I had sex.
Once.
Yeah. So there you are. All right, let's jump into a tune or two.
All right.
Let's come and we'll play a couple of things and we'll come back.
All right.
And we'll talk about more stuff.
Sounds good.
What's the story with this Dark Trilogy?
Dark Trilogy. I don't know.
Well,
let's try it.
Well, let's try it out.
Let's try it and see.
The name of the band is called Dark Trilogy. They have a self-titled EP.
All right.
And I'm going to play something that, hopefully, these... Hang on a minute. We got to take a call here.
Okay.
Hail and kill caller. You're on the air.
Sounds like some classic hillbilly shit right there.
So, is that something that goes on in Kentucky?
Okay. I got a story.
Oh, tell us a story.
So I was going through YouTube watching some old FBI file shit. And turns out there was a story that actually happened right here in Clay County.
Okay.
Something similar to this, but this is some redneck shit. So this guy divorces his woman, goes and marries a 21-year-old. He's in his 40s. She's jealous of the stepson. So she devises this plan with her friend. She gets her friend to go sign this kid out of school under a false name, all this shit. And they go down the road, and she's hiding in the back seat under some cover. She comes out from the back seat, puts the kid in the headlock, chokes him to death. They take him out in the woods and go burn the body.
How old is this kid?
He was 8 years old, I think.
So this lady choked an 8-year-old out and they burned him?
Choked him to death. And, took him out in the woods out here, not far from where I live, and burned him.
Maybe the next kid will keep the fucking paint inside the numbers.
Yeah. That's what I say.
Okay, is there more to the story?
Well, they investigated, and they figured out she done it, and she got life in prison, and her friend got 25 years.
Well, what was the reason for killing the kid?
She was that jealous of him. She was just a crazy bitch. She wanted all this guy's time. All of it. Fuck the stepson. She didn't want to deal with the stepson.
Wow.
So, that's the kind of shit that goes on where I live.
Does that happen every day?
Unfortunately, no.
Unfortunately, no. Why do you
at least give us something to talk about?
Right. So you need a little excitement to kind of spruce things up around there.
Exactly. That's why I went on vacation. I decided to leave this shithole and go to Florida.
And where'd you go in Florida?
Daytona Beach.
Did you buy any flakka while you were down there?
No, but I've seen a few motherfuckers walking around there that were probably on the shit.
So you didn't import any back to Kentucky and kind of set up shop or anything?
I should have. I'd be making a lot more money than I make now.
Next time.
So did you go to Daytona by yourself, or did you take this school teacher you were thinking about marrying?
Yeah, I took the school teacher.
You didn't propose, did you?
Hell no.
Hell no. You were all set to marry this girl. What's the deal now?
I'm just fucking around.
All right.
I'm in no hurry whatsoever.
What, after you talk to us?
What's that?
After you talk to us about it?
Sure. My mind changes. My mind changes from day to day.
Yeah. Depends on how good that pussy was the night before.
Exactly. One night it feels tight, the next day it feels a little loose, and you're like, what's going on here?
I hope she's not listening.
You kidding? She's been asleep for 2 hours.
Yeah, well, she's going to hear about her loose pussy one day, and she go, oh, my pussy's loose, huh?
I don't give a fuck.
Two things you can't say about a woman that doesn't come back and get you. You can't talk about the smell, and you can't talk about how tight it is or how loose it is.
Well, on a 12-hour car ride from Daytona to here, you start smelling it eventually.
Oh, man.
Wow. I think
car ride, let me tell you.
I think you and Matt from Minnesota might have have to compare some notes.
Papa Chuck.
I was down there. I was down there looking for Bob Leather. I didn't see him anywhere. There was a 7-Eleven on every fucking corner down there. I was like, you know what? I think he's on to something.
Right. So did you see the
There was tons of floozies and niggers, just like he said.
Yeah, a lot of spectinas down there.
Oh, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Hard to find white people where we stayed. God damn.
It was like visiting.
Hotel.
It was like visiting a foreign country.
Something like that. We stayed in this hotel. We thought it was supposed to be this nice place. God, it was a fucking rat hole.
What was it called?
It's called Ocean Breeze Hotel.
Yeah, that might have been a giveaway.
Yeah, if it doesn't say Hampton Inn or something like that, you're kind of opening yourself up for just about anything.
No shit, I went that out.
Dude, if there's only one of them,
but you better off just save your money up. What's that?
If there's only one of them, like the name, there's only one in the country. Yeah, that's probably not a good hotel.
Exactly. As soon as I walk in, the first guy speaks to me. It sounds like he's from fucking Uganda. So I'm like, yeah, this is not gonna be good. You got to run these motherfuckers down for washcloths and towels and soap, and I'm like, man, this is bullshit. Like, come on, I'm over here. I dropped $500 on this place. You guys act like I'm some kind of peasant. Fuck you.
$500 for how long?
For a week,
dude. that right there should have told you that the place was a fucking shithole. $100 a day in Daytona?
Well, broke fuck, okay?
I guess you have to take what you can get then.
For that money,
I couldn't
you should have
afford
rented
to
a
dance
pop-up.
fuck. It was like $200 a night, okay?
You should have rented a pop-up for that price.
Yeah, I should have slept in my goddamn car. It wouldn't have been that much worse.
Take a bath in the ocean?
I could have heard the super loud rap music just as good from my car as I could have from that fucking bedroom.
Doesn't sound like much of a vacation, my friend.
Goddamn jigaboo music. As you guys call it.
No, that's the newscaster in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, she's my hero. I like to lay it to her, too.
Ow.
All right. Well, thanks for the enthralling story.
All right, man. I'll let you get back to your story.
All right.
All right. Hell and kill. Fuck you, pal. Hey, John.
All right. There's a guy who got it right.
That's right.
So we went to Daytona Beach, $500 for a week.
Wow.
In the room.
That's pretty cheap.
Yeah, that is cheap.
Wow. Got some ideas, that's for sure.
So he went from mid Kentucky down to Daytona Beach with the school teacher.
Yeah. Something. For $500? Ooh. Doesn't sound like a great trip, does it to you?
Not at all.
Terrible.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's play a couple of tunes. Let's play something from Dark Trilogy. This one is called Hellfire, exclusively here
on your classic metal show.